Green. Police say she is 5 feet 3 inches tall and weighs around 220 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes and was last seen wearing a green shorts and a white shirt. Hallie may be traveling in a white car with a wing-type spoiler on the back. She is known to hang around the Balkanville area of West Monroe and the Marks Street area of Monroe. If you know where she is, call the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office at the number on your screen.
A West Monroe woman has been arrested and accused of laundering thousands of dollars for an acquaintance who may be connected to a Nigerian fraud scheme. 63-year-old Mabel Delaney charged last Friday. According to her arrest report, she told police that she had an online relationship with a man that she met through the Tinder app. He asked her to open 3 checking accounts, 3 different banks. The man would then notify her when money was wired to her account and gave her instructions on how to send the money to a bank in California. Investigators told Delaney a number of times the money she was receiving was from scams. The Secret Service now tells the deputies that the scam may be related to a fraud that started in Nigeria. Delaney has since bonded out of the Ouachita Correctional Center.
A former captain at the Richwood Correctional Center will go to prison for his role in a conspiracy involving an attack on 5 inmates. 38-year-old Roderick Douglas of Monroe has been sentenced to 5 years in prison after pleading guilty to conspiring with 5 other officers to violate the constitutional ban on cruel and unusual punishment. His plea agreement and admissions say that Douglas and other officers sprayed a chemical directly into the faces and eyes of 5 inmates while those inmates were handcuffed, compliant kneeling and also on the floor and not posing a physical threat to anyone. Prosecutors say the officers then tried to cover it up by submitting false reports.
A new phone app could make ULM a safer campus.
NBC 10's Ashley French back from the campus to tell us more on how students feel about this new safety feature. Ashley, what they say.
Gordon and Miss Shelley, the ULM Safe app is the latest addition to ULM's commitment to campus safety. It features the ability to send anonymous tips, access to campus resources, and a friend watch that allows you to track your friend's location. The app is currently available and free to both students and parents. The ULM Safe app will replace the current emergency management system, Warhawk Alert. Officials say the aim of the app is simplicity.
You punch 2 buttons. You push the app, you push the big yellow thing, you're calling the police department. So think about a person who's under stress or under duress. If there was some sort of situation like that, there's not a whole lot of thinking about it. All they have to do is start pushing 2 buttons and they're in contact with help.
Coming up at 6, you'll hear from the campus police on why they decided to bring this new app to campus. In studio, Ashley French, NBC 10, your local news leader.
Ashley, thank you. You know, summer has more of us pondering hitting the pool, but summer fun has sprung a leak for folks in Winnsboro.
NBC 10's Brian Briggs gives more information into why the pools are staying closed for the summer. Brian, what you find out?
Yeah, that's right, Gordon and Michelle. Folks in Winnsboro will have fewer places to swim this summer. According to the Franklin Sun, after decades of fun under the sun, the Murphy and Berry pools will be closing due to a lack of money for upkeep, which has led to some safety concerns. Over the last few years, the cost of fixing the pool has been more than the amount of the money it brings in. And coming up at 6, we'll go into more of those details about the closures and if new pools are coming to Winnsboro. Live in the studio, Brian Briggs, NBC 10, your local news leader.
Brian, thank you. The rain has not, though, stopped some high school students from getting their CSI out.
NBC 10's Maya Hutchins gives us more on how Louisiana Delta Community College is preparing potential future scientists for a mystery. Maya.
Gordon and Michelle, today was one day of the CSI Camp for high school students that allows the students to solve their own crime. The week-long camp is an annual tradition between Louisiana Delta Community College and the Richland Parish Sheriff's Office. The camp teaches students how to fingerprint, log evidence, and even run their own mock trial. Camp leaders say this is a great opportunity for students to sample what the field has to offer.
I think it's great because it really shows them a different side of law enforcement, shows them the positive side and what they can do as a career. Law enforcement is such a broad field. It's not just people on the street, but there's so much going on behind the scenes.
LDCC also offers an associate degree program in forensic science. Enrollment for the fall semester is open. For more details, head on over to myarclemis.com. Live in the media control room, Maya Hutchins, NBC 10, your local news leader.